Hello there, namaste. So out of all the episodes, this one's the most tragic. This one kind of hit close to home for me because you know that Shetty, the Prabhu, the Umesh Prabhu, he was having an affair with someone who genuinely cared about him. And I kind of like how they really established this character. They show her doing like martial arts. She's doing gymnastics. They introduce that in advance. So when she gets to kind of like, you know, being a boss, you immediately accept it and understand that she has the training for it. Even though she's beating up a dude that's like 4 or 5 times her size, you understand that she can do it. And that's the thing that I think I gotta give a lot of praise to, because like in Hollywood, you just assume that they're going to make women bosses no matter what, where there's no establishment, no nothing, it serves no purpose, when it does serve a purpose. Because you can have a 6'5" person easily getting beat up by a tiny little petite woman just because if they know the know-how, they could easily get beat up. I mean, I could easily get beat up by someone who knows something. Someone that doesn't, in the end, my size is important. But other than that, I mean, I would probably get beat up by someone who knows martial arts and, well, I would get beat up by someone who knows martial arts, gymnastics. They could run circles around me. I could use my size to kind of keep my balance, but she'd have the training to take my off balance. But then again, establishing this kind of stuff is very key in film and shows. It makes it more believable, because if they didn't show that in advance, it wouldn't be believable and I'd just be rolling my eyes the entire time like I do with Hollywood films. But I digress. This one was absolutely tragic because she loves Prabhu. She fell in love with Prabhu, and Umesh realizes what true love is. It's kind of tragic. He realizes, because the very beginning, the first time you're introduced to her, she wants to see Prabhu, even though his face is burned half to hell, and his wife, Prabhu, Umesh's wife, doesn't even want to see the mask off, doesn't want to see the natural scarring, doesn't want to see any of that, because in the end, it's all about her. She's the one in charge. She's the complete psychopath. She wants everything. But it's kind of sad because the first time she's introduced, she's like, oh, I just want to see you. I just want to see you. I just want to see you. And you kind of feel something for her because she's like, she seems to care more than the wife does, than the wife is supposed to, the one that Umesh fell in love with. And then Umesh spends some time with her because she's trying to blackmail him, spends some time with her and realizes what true love is, what true love is willing to do for you. Because the way she was talking about how she felt, how she was hurt by him. She's seen the changes in him. She notices all this stuff, and he breaks down in tears because, well, Prabhu is gone, and this is Umesh in his place. But here is this girl who has noticed every subtle detail, which no one in the family even noticed. Everyone just assumes it's just nobody even could tell. And here's this one person that could tell because she cared. And she realized that he's soft, he's sensitive, and she's apologizing for hurting him, making him tear up, bawling. And what she does, she literally uses the blackmail she has, not for money, not for anything. What she wants is for Prabhu's wife to get a divorce, because she wants Prabhu. That's all she wants, is to be happily married with Prabhu. And it's so sad because you see that in the outcome of what it leads to, but that's love. She didn't care about money. She didn't care about anything else. She just wanted the one person she loves. And then here, the Swati. Yeah, I'm starting to learn people's names. Swati basically got Lucas to kill her, or hired him to kill her. And that's where she basically beats up Lucas. And you can believe it because, well, she's trained. And of course, there's another accident. You know, Swati seems to have a lot of luck surrounding her where people seem to slip and fall. I mean, it's becoming kind of plot armor-ish, but at the same time, it does add kind of a dark humor aspect where she gets away scot-clean because everyone kind of does it to themselves. They slip and fall on their footing. But I'm really liking this show. That one was really sad because I have a feeling Umesh is going to come clean about everything because he has loved Swati for like 20 some odd years since he worked in the hospital with her, has loved her, has adored her, had an affair with her. What did she do? She got married to someone else. She lived a life of luxury, a guy who squandered away all his fortune, who robbed, who stole, and then lied to her consistently. And then he ends up in that person's shoes, Prabhu's shoes, and finds out that there was this woman who loved Prabhu. This person who's willing to show him what love really is, only for that to be snatched away from him the moment he found out about it. the moment he realized what love truly was, that was just gut-wrenching, honestly. That really hurt to see, because it was just like, probably Umesh is definitely going to come clean. He's going to have to come clean. He literally ran to the site of where everything was going down. There are cops everywhere. I have a feeling he's just going to come clean and apologize for everything. Maybe he'll get some time, but that psychopathic woman needs to get put away. Of course, she's going to play the innocence card and blame it all on Umesh, probably claim that she didn't know that that's him. Oh, he's the one who forced me into this. You know, play the female card, which tends to work on men, the sympathetic aspect, because men don't know how to deal with that. We get kind of lost when women start breaking down crying. It's just like, oh, what do we do? How do we help? Are you okay? Is everything fine? Is it just, you know, we get that way. But it's just so awful watching this and just realizing, I like how it ends with the rain. And honestly, I got to add before I forget, I've been forgetting forever, the poetry in this I absolutely love. I absolutely love the poetry through this story. It helps kind of tie things together. It's a very nice way to do the story. It reminds me of crap, what was it, Nevermore? The crap, I forgot what it was called, but it was basically an Edgar Allan Poe story that was reimagined for a newer modern take, and I absolutely loved it. The poetry and it was perfect. But here, the ending is like rain. Everything's coming anew. The Swati is getting her restaurant that she's always wanted, so she can poison everyone with her killer soup. And I honestly forgot about that. I forgot that she was poisoning everyone with soup. Well, because she's just a bad cook, you know, that cliche. I'd forgotten that for a few episodes because they didn't. I guess they realized that if they did it too much, it would become a cliche. But then at the funeral, what do? They bring it back. They bring it bring it back in full force, and I find that hilarious because they have the cook there, the trainer, who basically teaches her how to cook, and gives the bowls to people, and then they show them in the background throwing up because they tasted the poisonous soup, the killer soup. I found that hilarious. But the fact that the rain is coming down kind of makes me feel like everything's going to be washed anew. Umesh is being cleansed of all his toxicity and going to start being clean, gonna come clean about everything. Swati is Swati, she's basically getting everything she wants. Her life is starting anew. She's getting her restaurant. So everything's gonna change for them. I love the rain. It's kind of symbolizing a lot of changes. And I'm pretty sure that Umesh is definitely gonna come clean just because of the rain, honestly, and how he was acting at the end. When he found out that she was blamed, the one that showed him what love truly is, was being blamed for everything that Swati had done. I mean, imagine that. The one you've loved for 20 some odd years, you find out, had never truly loved you. You find out what love is for the first time ever. And that is taken from you by the one person that you had loved for 20 some odd years. I mean, that's powerful in and of itself. And this show really is doing an amazing job. This really is a masterpiece. I mean, I gotta say, this is definitely an amazing show. If you haven't started watching it, stop listening to me and go watch it. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.